Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. Today I am here with the final results of my unit. This is the hair that I picked up from the Divas Premier Hair Company. And this is the Mongolian Kinky Curly JazzyJuJuBee blend. And I have to tell you, I am so excited. My unit turned out so well. Look at that. This is the natural state of the hair. I've been running my fingers through it since I've had it on. Oh my goodness. I mean, I am so pleased with the way this turned out. This video is kind of long, guys, and I do apologize for that. But attached to this video is all the preparation I did to get the hair to this state. So I'm not going to even go over all that right now in the opening. I just love the way it turned out. I used Miss Jazzy Too Classy's method on building volume. So because I wanted a full look without using like 3 packs of hair or 4 packs of hair, and the way she describes how to build volume, and if you want to resource her video, I did leave the link below so you can check there. Well, first let me just show you the hair. This is all the hair I have left, and this is the 14-inch. And let me just let you see the wefts, because the wefts were gorgeous on this hair. I mean, this was a beautiful product. I could not be more happier with a purchase. Okay, so let me just very quickly show you the volume method so I can describe it to you. Once you sew your weft down to your wig cap or whatever cap you want to use, you build volume by taking the next weft and sewing it directly on top of the weft that you had laid down. So essentially it looks just like this, guys, once it's sewn. Let me just get it in there really tight, because you want to sew both wefts right next to each other. So it's going to look just like this when you sew it down, but closer. It's going to look like this. And then after you sew the wefts down together right on top of each other like this, the hair is going to look just like this. Once it's sewn down, it's going to look raised just like this. See that? And that's how the natural volume is built. Just like that. I mean, that's a great idea. That's what I did. And I did that method like 5 times on this wig cap. 1 down here, 1 in the center, 1 here, and then 2 at the crown area so that I could get a nice lift at the crown. And I think I'm going to be doing this method with some of my other units that I make. So anyway, I don't want this video to be too long, and I do apologize for the length, but again, I am so pleased. This is my natural hairline that I left out, and just let me very quickly show you what I use to get a wavy texture that I got in my natural hair. I just simply use the Eco Styler olive oil gel. I use that first. And then I then use the Hicks edges, and I just use a little bit of that. Once the hair, you have to let your hair dry a little bit when because it gets so wavy, and this Eco styling gel is really like a wet product. So I had to let my hair just dry for a second or two, and then I used some of the Hicks edges, and I just went in and I just kind of laid down my own natural edges just like this, guys. And that's all I did. And that's all the edge preparation work that I did. And then of course I used some to lay down my hair here at the top. And that's all I did. That was all I did for my edges. No straightening, no flat ironing, especially if you want a more natural look. So that's it, guys. Attached to this video again is my process, how I did it. I do show you detailed instructions on how the method looks once sewn down. It's very easy. All you have to do is just, once you see it, you'll get it. I'm just really super happy with this look. I am so happy. Let me show you the back before I go. That's the back, and I built the volume from here going all the way up. 1 volume method here, 1 here, and 1 here, and then 2 at the crown right up here. I'm very happy. Okay, guys, thumbs up this video if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more information on how to make a wig. I'd be very happy to give it to you. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye-bye.
Let me just show you the hair again. And this is the hair after I've colored it, conditioned it, and used some fray check on it to prevent the shedding at the wefts. And this hair came out really nice. Let me just open it up and show it to you because I didn't do that before. And look at that. It's beautiful. His hair came out so pretty. Really, really nice. And that's the ends. And again, I got two bundles, a 12-inch and a 14-inch bundle. They were both originally in a natural black, as the way the website described it, but it looked sort of like a dark brown. So this is the color that I used. This is the Revlon Color Silk. Beautiful color. That's what I use. Number 10, and the color is black. And that's what I use on the hair. After I colored the hair, I conditioned it with the Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Conditioner. And it came out really, really nice. And after I rinsed that out, I used the conditioning packet that comes inside the hair color. I used that as the final conditioning on the hair, and I let that sit on the hair for like 25 minutes. And I mean, if you can see softness, you definitely can see it here. This hair is not dry and crunchy. It's extremely soft. The curls did bounce back very nicely after it was colored. After I let the hair dry, I let it dry for about 24 hours. I used the Dritz Fray Check as a weft sealer. So I sealed the wefts, and this Dritz Fray Check, this is a 3/4 fluid ounce bottle. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about the cap that I'm using. The cap that I'm using is a cap that was once an old wig. And what I did was I just removed all the hair from the wig. I chose to do it this way because I'm not very happy with the dome cap method. And I wanted to use a wig cap because, I mean, they're just really made for wigs. I did my best to remove off all the hair that was on here. This wig cap belongs to the Fame wig by It's a Wig. So that's the cap from that wig. And I just simply, again, just removed the hair as much as I could off. And then once I did that, I washed and sanitized the cap. So now it's fresh and clean and new, ready to be used again. I chose not to remove the old wefts off the cap because it helps keep the cap stabilized. Okay guys, so I'm just going to start to sew the wig into place. I've already held the wig down on this side with some duck-billed clips just to hold the hair into place. So that hasn't been sewn yet. It's just holding it down into place because it's just easier for me than to have hair all over the place. But I'm going to start now. I've already put the thread through the weft. I usually do that, and I'm going to use these old wefting tracks that are still there as a guide to lay down the tracks to this curly hair. So I'm going to get started. What I wanted to drop in and show you that I was building volume in the back of this wig, and I'm going to show you where I placed the two tracks together so that I could create volume in the back. We've seen a lot of people do it on YouTube. I saw a young woman, she did this thing also, but why I'm saying her name is because she showed very clearly what it was she was doing, where I couldn't really make out on the other lady's videos what was going on. She showed very clearly what it is that you have to do to create volume, where you take, once you sew down one weft, you apply your next weft, sort of like upside down like this, and then just sew it down. And that's what she did. And that's the two wefts right there together. And once you sew it down into place, you just bring your other hair down, and sort of automatically creates a little bit of volume